My name's Carolyn and I'm an advocate. I work for QADA, Queensland Aged and Disability Advocacy. Maya is a recent client of QADA. She's an Indonesian lady receiving some community care services. Her daughter Putri contacted QADA. She was calling just about Maya's rights when she's receiving community care services. They wanted some clarification. A meeting was really important because although Putri is Maya's daughter, we needed to be clear that these were issues that Maya was having with her service provider. Maya is the recipient of the service, and it has to be her issues that we can help her with, not her family members. Maya was receiving some community care services. There were two areas that she had concerns. She was receiving some domestic support, so cleaning, and workers were coming to her house. But due to the language issues, it was quite difficult for her, and she was feeling very frustrated and at times very insecure about people coming to her home. She wasn't sure who they were. She was also on the care plan to have some social support, but she'd attempted that a couple of times, but without the Indonesian speaking workers it was very frustrating and distressing for her, so she'd withdrawn from that part of the service. Maya requested that we go ahead and have a meeting with the service provider. They were quite happy to meet and talk about the needs of their client. I encouraged them to engage with an interpreter to bring that to the meeting, and they were very willing to do that. We had the meeting at Maya's home. At the meeting we had the service provider attend with the interpreter. Maya and Putri were both there, and myself as an advocate. At the meeting we discussed the communication problems that Maya was feeling when she needed to make changes due to doctor's appointments or other social events. So we wrote down the steps in her language, how to contact the interpreter service and then get through to the service provider's office. So we had a bit of a walk through the house, and Maya was able to, through the interpreter, talk to the service provider about what her needs were. The care plan was adjusted and written up. After the meeting I agreed to give them a call, give Maya and Putri a call in 3 weeks' time, just to see how things were going, if the things that had been agreed at the meeting were being followed through, and if they were comfortable with the way things were. Maya was really grateful. She was very appreciative. They had been trying to sort this out with the service provider for a few weeks before they had contacted QADA, and she was very grateful. So without QADA she didn't know that she had been able to persist and get the outcome that she had. She was almost at the point of giving up having somebody come to do her domestic support. So she can remain in her own home longer with more confidence, and that's a good outcome.